Welcome to Vista Eclipse. Here, we explore the world's most iconic cities through history, architecture, and real travel insight. This is travel beyond the surface. Milan. Milan is Italy's financial and economic capital, and one of the most influential cities in Europe. Unlike cities known mainly for ancient ruins, Milan represents power, industry, fashion, and modern Italy. The city has a history stretching back over 2,000 years, shaped by Roman foundations, medieval rule, and industrial growth. Today, Milan combines historic landmarks with modern architecture, making it one of Italy's most dynamic cities. In this video, we explore Milan's most important attractions, focusing on their history, significance, and what visitors need to know. Number 1. Milan Cathedral. Milan Cathedral, known as the Duomo di Milano, is the most important landmark in the city and one of the largest cathedrals in the world. Construction began in 1386 and continued for nearly 6 centuries, making it one of the longest construction projects in European history. The cathedral is built in Gothic style and is famous for its detailed exterior, featuring over 3,400 statues and 135 spires. Its white and pink marble facade makes it visually distinct from other Italian cathedrals. The Duomo represents Milan's religious authority, as well as the city's ambition and wealth during the medieval and Renaissance periods. From the rooftop terraces, visitors can view Milan's skyline. Number 2. Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II. Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II is one of the oldest shopping arcades in the world, and a major symbol of Milan's commercial identity. Construction began in 1865, and the arcade was named after Victor Emmanuel II, the first king of unified Italy. The structure connects Milan Cathedral with La Scala Opera House, forming a central pedestrian route in the city. Its design features a large glass and iron roof, reflecting the industrial innovation of the 19th century. The central octagonal dome rises above the intersection of the arcade, and is decorated with mosaic floors representing major Italian cities. Over time, the Galleria became associated with luxury brands, cafes, and Milan's fashion culture. Today, it functions as both a historic monument and a modern commercial space, blending daily life with architectural heritage. Number 3. Sforza Castle. Sforza Castle, known as Castello Sforgesco, is one of the most important historical landmarks in Milan and a symbol of the city's political and military power during the Renaissance. The castle was originally built in the 15th century by Francesco Sforza, Duke of Milan, on the remains of an earlier medieval fortress. Over time, it served as a defensive stronghold, a ducal residence, and later, a military barracks. During its history, the castle was home to influential rulers and artists. Notably, Leonardo da Vinci worked on decorative projects inside the castle during the rule of Ludovico Sforza. Today, Sforza Castle houses several museums and art collections, including historical artifacts, sculptures, and Renaissance artworks. It also acts as a gateway to Parco Sempione. Number 4. Santa Maria del Grazie. Santa Maria del Grazie is one of Milan's most important religious sites and is world-famous for housing Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper. The church and adjoining refectory date back to the 15th century and represent Renaissance architecture in Milan. Leonardo painted The Last Supper between 1495 and 1498 in the monastery's dining hall. Unlike traditional fresco techniques, Leonardo experimented with new methods, which caused the painting to deteriorate quickly over time. Extensive restoration efforts have helped preserve the artwork, but its fragile condition means strict visitor controls are enforced. Today, the site is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is one of the most visited cultural attractions in Italy. Number 5. La Scala Opera House. La Scala Opera House, officially known as Teatro alla Scala, is one of the most famous opera houses in the world and a cornerstone of Italy's musical heritage. It opened in 1778 and has since been a premier venue for opera, classical music, and ballet. La Scala played a major role in shaping Italian opera, hosting premieres of works by composers such as Giuseppe Verdi. For musicians and performers, appearing at La Scala is considered one of the highest professional achievements. The building itself reflects classical architectural design, with a grand interior focused on acoustics and audience experience rather than exterior decoration. Attached to the Opera House is the La Scala Museum, which documents the history of opera, performances, and notable artists associated with the venue. Number 6. Brera District. The Brera District is one of Milan's most historic and culturally rich neighborhoods. Originally a residential and artisan area, Brera gradually developed into a center for artists, intellectuals, and creative life. The district is known for its narrow cobblestone streets, historic buildings, small galleries, cafes, and independent boutiques. Unlike Milan's modern business districts, Brera preserves a slower pace and reflects the city's artistic side. Brera is also closely linked with Milan's art institutions, particularly the nearby Brera Art Gallery, which helped shape the area's identity as a cultural quarter. Today, the district is both a residential neighborhood and a popular destination for visitors looking to experience Milan's local atmosphere beyond major monuments. Number 7. Brera Art Gallery. The Brera Art Gallery, officially known as the Pinacoteca di Brera, is one of Italy's most important art museums and a cornerstone of Milan's cultural heritage. It was established in 1809 during the Napoleonic period to house major works of Italian art under one national collection. The gallery is especially known for its collection of Italian Renaissance and Baroque paintings, featuring artists such as Raphael, Caravaggio, Titian, and Mantegna. Many of the artworks were originally created for churches and religious institutions across Italy. The museum is located inside the Palazzo di Brera, a historic complex that also houses the Brera Academy of Fine Arts, reinforcing the area's long-standing artistic tradition. Today, the Brera Art Gallery serves both as a museum for visitors. Number 8. Navigli Canals. The Navigli Canals represent a lesser-known but historically important side of Milan. These canals were originally developed between the 12th and 16th centuries to transport goods, marble, and materials into the city. One of the canals, Naviglio Grande, played a key role in bringing marble used for the construction of Milan Cathedral. Historical records also link Leonardo da Vinci to improvements made to the canal lock system during the Renaissance. While most of Milan's canal network was later covered or removed, the Navigli area survived and gradually transformed into a social and cultural district. Today it is known for its evening atmosphere, restaurants, cafes, and waterside walkways. Number 9. San Siro Stadium. San Siro Stadium, officially known as Stadio Giuseppe Meazza, is the largest football stadium in Italy and one of the most iconic sports venues in Europe. Opened in 1926, the stadium has been expanded and modernized multiple times to meet international standards. San Siro is unique because it has served as the home stadium for two rival clubs, AC Milan and Inter Milan, making it a rare example of shared football heritage at the highest level. The stadium has hosted major international events, including FIFA World Cup matches and UEFA Champions League finals. Beyond football, San Siro has also been used for large-scale concerts and public events. Today, the stadium represents an important part of Milan's modern identity. Number 10. Monumental Cemetery. The Monumental Cemetery of Milan is one of the most unique cemeteries in Europe and functions as an open-air museum of art and architecture. Opened in 1866, it was designed to honor Milan's most influential citizens through monumental tombs and sculptures, rather than simple graves. The cemetery features elaborate mausoleums, artistic chapels, and symbolic sculptures created by leading Italian artists. Architectural styles range from neoclassical and Gothic to Art Nouveau and Modernist, reflecting different historical periods. Many prominent figures from Milan's cultural, political, and industrial history are buried here, making the cemetery an important record of the city's past. Today, it attracts not only visitors paying respects, but also architects, artists, and photographers. Number 11. Porta Nuova. Porta Nuova is Milan's most important modern district and represents the city's transformation into a global financial and business center. Once an industrial and railway area, Porta Nuova underwent major redevelopment in the early 21st century, becoming Italy's largest urban regeneration project. The district is defined by contemporary architecture, glass skyscrapers, and pedestrian-friendly public spaces. It contrasts sharply with Milan's historic center, showing how the city balances tradition with innovation. Porta Nuova is home to corporate headquarters, residential towers, and public squares, making it a symbol of modern Italian urban planning. It also connects directly to major transport hubs, reinforcing Milan's role as a European economic gateway. Number 12. Bosco Verticale. Bosco Verticale, meaning vertical forest, is one of Milan's most innovative architectural landmarks and a symbol of sustainable urban design. Completed in 2014, the project consists of 2 residential towers covered with thousands of trees and plants. The towers host over 900 trees and several thousand shrubs, creating a vertical ecosystem that helps reduce air pollution, regulate temperature, and improve urban biodiversity. Unlike decorative greenery, the vegetation is carefully selected and maintained to function as part of the building's structure. Bosco Verticale represents a shift in how cities approach high-density living, integrating nature directly into residential architecture. The project gained international recognition and has influenced similar developments worldwide. Number 13. Leonardo da Vinci National Science and Technology Museum. The Leonardo da Vinci National Science and Technology Museum is the largest science museum in Italy and one of the most important in Europe. It is dedicated to Leonardo da Vinci, whose work combined art, engineering, science, and innovation. The museum is housed in a former 16th century monastery, creating a contrast between historic architecture and modern scientific exhibitions. Its collections include original scientific instruments, industrial machinery, transportation exhibits, and detailed models based on Leonardo's sketches. One of the museum's highlights is the section dedicated to Leonardo's engineering designs, where visitors can see reconstructed machines based on his original drawings. The museum also explores Italy's industrial history, space research, and modern technology. Number 14. Ambrosian Library. The Ambrosian Library, known as the Biblioteca Ambrosiana, is one of the oldest public libraries in Europe and a major center of scholarship in Milan. It was founded in 1607 by Cardinal Federico Borromeo with the aim of making knowledge accessible to the public. The library houses an extraordinary collection of manuscripts, rare books, maps, and drawings, including original works by Leonardo da Vinci. Among its most famous treasures is the Codex Atlanticus, a collection of Leonardo's scientific and engineering sketches. In addition to the library, the complex includes the Ambrosian Art Gallery, which displays important Renaissance artworks. Together, these spaces highlight Milan's role not only as a commercial center but also as a city of learning and intellectual history. Number 15. Quadrilatero della Moda. The Quadrilatero della Moda, also known as Milan's fashion district, is the most important fashion area in Italy and one of the most influential in the world. This district is defined by 4 main streets: Via Monte Napoleone, Via della Spiga, Via Sant'Andrea, and Via Manzoni. Milan's rise as a global fashion capital accelerated during the 20th century when Italian designers and luxury brands gained international recognition. The Quadrilatero became the center for high-end fashion, design, and luxury retail. Beyond shopping, the district reflects Milan's economic power and modern identity, combining historic architecture with contemporary storefront design. During international fashion events, the area becomes a focal point for designers, media, and industry professionals. During international fashionals,